give them really affordable hardware so
Right.
they can do business wherever they are. So yeah, millions of people right now in the United States are using Square, and we're also in Canada and Japan.
I didn't realize you're in Japan and Canada. Wow.
We are.
Well, one of the other reasons to keep everything in the same system is something that I know I feel very strongly about when I'm running a business, and that's data and analytics and understanding the flow of your business and being able to use real information to plan your business. And that's something that I think really sets this apart, that for the first time that I've ever seen, small businesses have access to the same kind of capabilities that larger ones have had.
Exactly. That's something we think a lot about, is how to level the playing field so
Mm-hmm.
that small business and large businesses all have access to
Mm-hmm.
information so they can make important, efficient decisions. And that's what we give to businesses. And it's shocking how many will tell you that they actually had no idea what they actually were selling. And so there's a coffee store and a bakery by Square's
Mm-hmm.
offices that we talk to a lot. And she told me an interesting story. She was buying half her croissants were plain and half were
Mm-hmm.
chocolate. And at the end of every day, they were all gone. So she kept ordering the same
Right.
50%, 50%. And yet, when she got Square and she got analytics, she realized all the chocolate croissants sold out by mid morning, and all the plain croissants were left by the end of the day. And then her employees ate them because they're going to go to
Oh my
waste.
gosh.
So now, much like her employees probably, she orders many more chocolate croissants.
Right.
And her sales have gone up. She also told us Wednesdays are her busiest day.
Mm-hmm.
And so she hires an extra barista to
Mm-hmm.
staff her coffee shop on Wednesdays. And that's something she never would have known without
Wow.
these free analytics.
What's funny, in a small business, every little extra sale makes such a big difference because margins are so slender.
Yeah,
And
we hear that a lot from our businesses. They say Square really made the difference between whether we could keep going and grow, or we have to stay the same size, or potentially look at other options for our business.
what comes next?
For Square,
Yeah.
well, we're trying to figure out how we can make commerce easy from end to end.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, we talk a lot about in-person commerce and
Mm-hmm.
commerce on the go, but we also want to make sure that if you're not a mobile business, but you're a brick and mortar, you have options from Square. If you want to sell online, you have options from Square, and integrating this all into one system. So right now, with the click of a button, for example, if you have all your items listed in your point of sale system through Square Register, you can have them on market. So just figuring out new and different ways to make this one commerce process really easy, and also new ways to connect buyers and sellers. Because ultimately, regardless of how big your business is, you want your customers to come in, have a fantastic experience, and keep coming back. So we think a lot about that connection